Well, I'm so bummed. I found this spot on the Beartooth Highway. It's a National Forest road that goes out beyond a bathroom area, and there's a little lake. I'm at high elevation, so I'm catching my breath. There's a little lake across the way, and this is the road is really bad. I started to go down it. I was like, I am not doing that again. So I turned around. I was able to turn around and came back here, and I'm right above the rest area-ish. I guess you can call it a rest area. And I thought, you know, this is really nice. I'm gonna stay here. I have no cell signal. I don't really have to be anywhere. I'm trying to get out of the way. You know, I have a phone call at Tuesday, but a cold front is coming in, and I'm at 9,700 feet, and snow is gonna fall. They said the snow level is going to fall down to 9,500 feet, which I wouldn't normally mind. They said after midnight tonight, 30% chance. I'm only getting weather from the lowlands. I'm not really getting a decent forecast for up here. Really all they're saying is the snow level is going to fall.
Also windy in many locations this afternoon. Highs in the lower elevations will generally range between 70 and 80 degrees. Tonight, especially after midnight, expect widespread showers to develop over the northwest. Snow levels will dip down to between 9,500 and 10,500 feet.
I woke up this morning at like 8 o'clock, and my thermometer registered like 33 degrees. It's gonna get colder in the lowlands, which means it's gonna get colder up here, and it's going to be cold for the next few days. So my concern is I have windy roads still to go down. I've got quite a bit of elevation to go down. So I've got steep hills and windy roads. And if it doesn't warm up enough, so in addition to there being snow here tonight, they're forecasting rain for tomorrow night and Sunday. It's Friday now. So that means I could get stuck up here, which normally, like I said, I wouldn't mind, but I do need to be down by Tuesday, and that's kind of a lot. That's more than I had planned, and so unfortunately I have to leave. I really don't want to. I really like it here. It's beautiful, but that's it. I gotta listen to the weather, and I can't take any unnecessary chances. You know, I don't want to get to a situation because I have no cell signal, so I can't notify people. I have you know, good friends. I have my spot device and things like that, but for things like business calls and things like that, I have no way of notifying people that I'm out of range. So I don't want to risk feeling obligated to get down on Tuesday, so I really just need to go today. So what I'm going to do though is I think I'm going to go down. I'm going to about 5,000 feet. Hopefully I can find some place at 5,000 feet. I feel like that should be good, and maybe I'll even have a cell signal there, so if I do have to stay put, it'll be okay. So life on the road, it's been a little tough since I left Colorado, to be honest with you. It's been not the ideal boondocking, that's for sure. And when I do find ideal boondocking, there seem to be issues. The reservoir I just left wasn't bad. It was starting to get crowded. There was some nighttime traffic, people coming out there to park, probably locals, and I wanted to get out of there before the weekend, that was for sure. And the bugs were pretty bad there, the little itty bitty fly things, and there were mosquitoes at night. The flies in my rig were bad. So, you know, everything's got its pros and cons, that's for sure. I'm making rice before I hit the road, and I should probably turn that down. So yeah, I'm gonna make a stir fry tonight. Yeah, I don't want to get on the road. I really want to stay here, and I've been debating all morning. It's 10:30. I've been debating since I got up. Should I go? Should I stay? And if the temperatures were warming up tomorrow or the next day, I'd stay. But I'm really worried. They're not saying how much snow we're going to get up here, and I'm really worried about the road. I mean, Beartooth Highway closes in the winter, so I need to get off this highway, I think. So, all right, getting ready to hit the road, packing up. I unpacked, I cleaned out my cupboards, because the other day I was on that crazy-ass road that I was on. Stuff broke, and coarse sea salt spilled all over the inside of that shelf, and every time I drove it bumped out onto my seat cushion here. So I cleaned that out today, reorganized some stuff, and So had a productive morning already. And now I gotta get on the road. All right. We'll see you down the road. Good girl. Yes. Trying to catch the woodpecker. Well, good morning. This is where I spent the night. My plan when I left the last campsite because of the weather was to drop down to 5,000 feet. I figured if I got down to 5,000, since they were predicting snow at down to like 9,500 and I was at 9,700, I figured 5,000 would be really safe. Because the last time I heard the snow level would fall to 9,000 feet, I was in Nevada outside of Las Vegas and it fell way lower than that. So I thought I would go to 5,000 feet. But en route, not even in a half hour from my last camp, there was road construction, so I ended up having to sit for 30 minutes, so probably about an hour altogether. But I found this spot. It was a road that I passed on, I think it's 212, Beartooth Hwy. It was a road that I passed, and a tip, if you look up the road and you see a clearing, good sign that there might be good boondocking up there. And I scored big time. Look at this spot. Not only are there spots down by the creek that runs down there, but there's not enough sun down there. You come up this road and there's just one spot up here and then a turnaround and there's nobody here. So a couple came in yesterday and I just saw them leave. They spent the night, they were out hunting. They parked their pickup and I was getting kind of worried about them. I was afraid, hang on, I gotta switch arms. I was afraid that it was rainy. It rained all night and a little windy at times and cold. It was, it's 34 when I got up this morning. It's 34 when I got up this morning. So I was a little worried about them. When I saw them leave, I didn't think they looked like they were equipped to be out all night, but they were. And so yeah, I ended up here, just not even a half hour down the road. And when I was lamenting packing up yesterday, I said maybe that means there's a better site somewhere else. You know, I was right behind a rest area. And so I saw a car come in and turn around yesterday. A ranger came in and actually came up here and turned around. And then the couple, and I think that's all I saw yesterday. I've already seen one truck come up and turn around this morning, but it's beautiful, it's quiet. And I did not get snow. I'm at 8,200 feet. And there's cows. So that might be what Sadie is barking at. Which is good training for her. But there's also, I'm still in grizzly territory. Sorry about the wind. I just want to see what she's barking at. What you barking at? Nothing? I don't see anything. I hear something. I heard something kind of weird. But anyway, I'm at 8,200 feet. It rained all night, but we didn't get any snow at all, at least not that I saw. There is snow up on the mountains behind me that wasn't there yesterday. And it's a cool, crisp morning. I've already had a couple cups of coffee, but I think I'm gonna go for a walk. Let Sadie explore a little bit the area. And did I say everything I was gonna say? Yeah, half hour down the road, still no internet, which is lovely. I laid around. What time did I get here yesterday? Probably by like noon. And I read, I cooked, I made some fried rice, made some pumpkin bread. It's really good idea. This is what I like to do when the days are cool. It didn't get any higher than 50 degrees yesterday. And rather than run my heater all day, I like to bake. Keeps it cool in there. The only problem with baking in an RV or cooking in an RV in the winter, every winter I go through this. In the summer, it's not a big deal because everything is open. I can have the fans on, but it rained pretty much all day yesterday, on and off, really light, but enough that I didn't want to have my vents and my fans on. So I'm laying in bed last night and I can smell what I cooked. It's really hard in the winter to get rid of your cooking smells inside the rig. And I think all my clothes probably smell like it. My hair smells like it. But anyway, one of the things to think about, I did spray my lavender air freshener. It didn't help. Did turn on my fans when I was cooking a little bit. You know, I opened them just a crack and turned them on to try to vent it a little bit, but it's just kind of hard to get rid of all the smells. So anyway, I'm gonna stay here another day. I think I might take off tomorrow. We'll see. As much as I love being off grid, I'm a little bored. I'm kind of like, you know, I shouldn't be. I'm reading a lot, doing a lot of Sudoku. I have a word game, Wordscapes I play on my phone, and a few projects around the rig. Cleaning and stuff like that. I'm not going to do the outside because it's just going to rain again. And here's a tip. When I fill up my gas tank, I usually just do all my windows at the same time. I figure for $100+, I have a right to use a squeegee on all my windows, not just my windshield. So that's what I've been doing lately. Just squeegeeing my windows at the gas station. Okay. Just beautiful. Heel. Good girl, good heel. Come on, heel. Very good. That was very good. Give me hugs. Good girl. Good girl. Off. Good girl. Oh, good girl. Off. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Sadie? Yes. Sadie? Yes. Nothing like an exhilarating morning walk in grizzly territory, 39 degrees, and I'm ready. I have my bear spray, although it's expired 2 years, but it's pepper spray. Can it really go bad? I hope I don't have to find out. But now that I've looked at the label, I will be, well, it doesn't make any sense to renew it now. I mean, how often am I in grizzly territory? And I don't need bear spray for regular bears. I don't worry about it for black bears. I've had enough black bear encounters to know that they run away. That I haven't had enough experience yet with grizzlies. I had that one experience in Denali. If you missed that, go ahead. I'll put a link up here. You can see that. But it's beautiful. It is beautiful. Sadie's got, so it's bow hunting season from what I can tell. It's not gun hunting season yet. But where are we? We're Beartooth Hwy. We're in Wyoming. And lots of hunters. So we're being careful. I got this vest for her on Amazon, and I will put a link in the video description so that you can check it out if you want. And just a reminder that every time you shop on Amazon through my links, I earn a commission, so go ahead and check that out if you want. Full disclaimer, full disclosure, it is beautiful. Look at this. And this is one of the best ways to keep wildlife away, is to talk. Any wildlife, including grizzly bears, want to avoid you as much as you want to avoid them. And the worst thing you can do is sneak up on one. So shooting, for me, you know, video really helps. Talking while I'm going and talking to Sadie as I'm going. But if you're alone, just sing, just talk to trees, whatever. You know, especially if you're in heavy brush, or if you're going around a blind bend on a trail or whatever, you just want to make your presence known. The, you know, in the except for the rare cases where you have a sick bear, most cases of attacks happen when they're protecting their a mama bear is protecting her young, or you catch them by surprise. Oh wow, look at this. What did I find? Oh wow. At first I thought it was just a car, Sadie girl, that has gone down. But there's cans. Look at this. Old cans of all sizes. What is that? Whoa. I guess it could be, that could be a truck. Look at that. Yeah, what is that? Looks like cow poop all over it. There's free, oh, look at that. That's like an old bed or something. Old bed post. So I guess somebody just threw their garbage down here. Wow. Let's go look. All kinds of old cans around here, all across this hill here. So the road is right up there. You can see behind me, it goes down to a creek. That creek runs not too far from my camp. So it goes, I'm on the other side of the road of my camp. But, oh. Ooh, I can almost see some red on it. It's cool, huh? So there were some camps over here at one time. Maybe just hunting camps. Maybe just old hunting camps. Look at this, though. I also have my neck knife. Remember, I bought this for the Pacific Crest Trail because I knew, mostly just because I knew I'd be doing some hitchhiking, and I thought that this would be nice to have, just to make myself feel a little comfortable. But I also carry it now on some hikes. Depends on where I am and how I'm feeling. Like I said, I listen to my gut, and I don't know if I would ever be able to hurt a grizzly bear. Sadie, stop pulling, please. Come on. I don't know if I'd be able to fight off a grizzly bear with my little, 3-inch neck knife, but Took a quick walk down here yesterday when I first got here, and it rained all night. All night. We had no snow. There's snow on the peaks, but it rained all night, and the little creek here is flowing better than it would today, of course. It's a beautiful morning, fall, wet. Look at this. She's found a bone that's bigger than her. Come on, bring it! She's so proud. You crack me up, little one. Not too shabby. I don't know if you can see those markings on the window. Oh, there we go. But I was looking at them the other day. That's Sadie chasing flies and stuff, slobbering all over the window. But they look like Chinese characters. I think Sadie knows Chinese. Oh, they don't so much right now. Maybe I'll wait till later. Before I wash it so you can see. Alright, I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me. 2 different boondocking spots on the Beartooth Highway in Wyoming. Stay tuned, there's a lot more to come, including this. Pulling into Cook City, Montana. The GoPro is on. Oh my God, look at this. So be sure to subscribe below, and I'll see you next time. In the meantime, be happy, be free, and be kind. I'll see you soon.